Hey crew, what's going on? Chris here, obviously, to tell you about something huge. Okay, it's gonna be something big. And first things first is there's going to be a little bit of changes going on at the gym. Okay, but if you knew why and all that stuff, I think it's gonna make change a little bit easier. Okay, so with that being said, let me turn this down a little bit so I'm not as crazy. So as some of you may know, or not know, the property management company that we have is crazy. They are just not ethical people. They don't, they're kind of shysty. And I'll give you a couple examples, okay? Example number one is I rented out space from them, and I don't know, it would probably be 6 months later, I got, actually we expanded the gym, I should say. About 6 months later, I got this huge bill. And the bill said, by the way, you owe X amount of money for last year. And I thought, because none of that's in my lease agreement. And I literally just renewed the lease less than 6 months ago. So, no thank you. And they battled me back and forth, and I eventually was like, listen, I just signed the lease here, and you're going to increase my rate that much in literally no time? That's silly. This is not what I signed. You're breaching the contract that we signed, and I want out. And they said, no, it's all good. Everything's good. Like, we'll just go back, but just so you know, there might be some additional charges next year, depending on what happens at the facility. What happens over here. I said, okay, as long as I'm informed, like, I get it, okay? I get you got to run a business and stuff. Fast forward a year, that would be 2017. Everything's good, everything's solid, or this is 2016-17. They send me another thing at the beginning of this year saying, hey, by the way, it costs us extra to run our property this year to the tune of 2 times your rent. Oh, and by the way, it's due in 6 days. And being a small business owner, I thought that was crazy. And so I called them, I'm like, hey, I don't know if this is for me or not. It seems crazy because I'm paying paying my rent and all that stuff, and everything's solid. They're like, no, this is for you because we had to do X, Y, and Z problem. And I thought, interesting, because it seems like that's a little high for the improvements that are supposedly done. So I hired a lawyer to look into it. Luckily the lawyer that is here, the guy I looked into, his name's Brian. He's in the group. It's actually a member, comes at 5:30 in the morning. He's an attorney that specializes in commercial leases and commercial dealings, which is awesome, valuable asset to have. And he found a little bit of holes, but the lease was vague enough, and I was naive enough at the time to not know the language and not know what to look for in a lease. And I got a little messed up. They screwed up. They lied, and I was not informed of how and all these things were going to take place. So needless to say, they got a little mad because I had a lawyer contact them instead of me contacting them. But as you can see from the position that I'm in, I'm a little guy in this big property management company. Is what it feels like. Their hands, and I had no power, which is not good. So I'm fairly certain that they don't want to renew my lease, and that stinks. Okay, so I had to come up with something. I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? And earlier, a couple months ago, I found a spot and it fell through. It actually is a spot that I really wanted to get, and the gentleman, I won't say what company it was, said that they actually didn't want personal trainers and gyms in their their project is what they usually premise this or whatever, because they want big time players. They're trying to sell the building, whatever. Unbeknownst to me, another personal trainer came in and took the spot from underneath me. I wanted it. I talked to them probably a month and a half, 2 months before he did, and they took the spot from underneath me. So the guy lied, and so I built up a lot of resentment, and I was pretty pissed at the guy because I do ethical things, and I thought other people would play an ethical game as well, but it didn't, and that really stung and it hurt because I was like, man, what is it about like me? What's wrong with us, man? I thought we were killer. So took it to heart, and it was a tough thing. Next is, as you can tell, is if you've been here for a long time at our gym, we've had the AC leak very bad. The side that you walk into, last year when it was really hot, all the water would start dripping on the ground like it was raining. Like somebody grabbed probably a little bit less than maybe half a gallon of water and just poured it on the ground in just sporadic places all over. And that looks really good as a business owner, right? So I had the AC looked at, I had all these things looked at, and they said the guy said, hey, it's a structure thing, there's nothing we can do about that. And like the AC guy said that, and I was like, okay. So I contacted them 6 months later, after my bill being 3 times the amount of what it normally is. They finally fixed it, and it's still not working. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering, like, man, one side of the gym feels a little bit warmer than the other, it's because the AC on the other side now doesn't work. So we're running into all these problems, right? If you can't tell, in the bathroom on the right side, if you come in on the right side, the bathroom is literally dropping into the ground. If you look at the grout on the side, it's all cracked. If you look at the top of it, the seams are coming apart because it's sinking in the ground. And there's nothing I can do about it. You know that one pole, the one little thing that's holding the drop ceiling on the left-hand side above the squat rack that keeps falling down? It's because the building is leaning one way, so the ceiling's literally shifting. And there's nothing I can do about it. Next, we've been broken into. There's a bunch of homeless people that are go around walking around cars, and I've had to go around numerous times, watching them, making sure they weren't going to try to take anybody's stuff. I've had homeless people walk into the gym middle of the session and just try to scope the place out. And it sucks, man, because I feel hopeless, and I feel like terrible. And it's because the property management company, the owner of the building, they're not there for their tenants. And it's frustrating, and it stinks. So I was left with a choice. Either settle or try to find something else. And so, like last week, I went to that camp. It's called Warrior Con, and what it does essentially, part of it, this thing is, it's beyond what I'm going to tell you. It's amazing. If you husband or whatever, if you run a business and you're a guy, if your husband runs a business, you have to get him involved in Warrior. It's a game changer. It opens up your mind. It's going to make him a better husband. It's going to make him a better business owner. It's going to make him, a better person, more spiritually, more in tune with their body, things like that. And we had this exercise. They called it a fortune map. And in this fortune map, you were like writing down your goals. Like, what do you want? Okay, where are you at? How does it make you feel? What type of patterns and things like that are you doing to get these type of results? And then what are the feelings behind them? Okay, and it was like a 4-pronged future map. And I'm looking at the state of where I am, and the overwhelming thing was I'm not happy where I am in my location. I'm not happy. And if I'm not happy, I don't feel like I can give you guys the best results I can. Okay, I don't think so. And I'm trying my hardest, right? Like, I've not stopped working from 7:45 until now, the entire day. And like we had that Christmas party, my stomach is killing me. So I'm trying to muster up as much energy as I can because I'm about to show you something really exciting. But it stinks, man. And so I came to the conclusion that we can't be. If I want to hit the goals, and I want you guys to hit your goals, I think us as a unit need to evolve. We need to go to the next level, and we need to have a space and an area and an opportunity for us to do that. And I think I found the opportunity. Actually, I know I found the opportunity to do that, which is super cool. Okay, so just so you know what I'm actually doing, I'm not driving home. I'm not driving anywhere else. I'm driving in traffic to where our new location is going to be, because we are moving. Okay, and I know a lot of you guys, change is sometimes tough, and I totally get it. And change is scary. And if anybody's more afraid than I am, I guarantee it, you're not. Okay, because I've built 6 years of my life and dedicated 3/4 of who like what I am and what I've done in blood, sweat, and tears, and cleaning and renovating and painting and painting and painting and building and building and building and marketing and building and trying to get people results and all these things in 6 years, and I'm going to switch it in a dime. So if anybody's afraid more than me, like, go ahead and raise your hand, but I guarantee it, I'm the most afraid. But the best thing about fear is that when you channel that fear and you channel that, like, oh, this is uncomfortable, and oh, I don't know if I can do it, you channel that into some power, that's where the results are, okay? And that's where we're gonna get better results, and I'm super pumped because literally I'm about to turn into the facility right now, which is super awesome, okay? I'm in traffic. It took me 10 minutes to get here, okay? So it is not necessarily crazy close, but it is not extremely far, okay? I've done it in the morning where there's no traffic, and I got here in 6 minutes flat. And right now in traffic, I got here in 10 minutes and 42 seconds taking side streets. So this is like worst case scenario, which is awesome, okay? I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna show you the space. I don't think I can go in it yet. I do have the lease right here, signed and initialed, okay? So this is official, okay? This is official, and the cool part is of all the things we're gonna start doing at the gym, it's gonna help you guys get better results, how we're gonna run things, streamline things, processes, strategies, all these things are being put in place and already been put in place to where once we go live, boom, everyone's gonna start seeing a massive jump in results, which is the best freaking part, okay? So I'm waiting for this light. It's taken forever. It should be going soon because I feel like cars are going down. So I've been sitting this light for over 2 minutes, just so you know, like just been sitting here waiting. I have actually a timer on top of my clock, on top of my screen, so I know exactly how long it's taking me to get here. So I'm going to show you the space. Okay, I'm going to go do like a little bit of an intro. I doubt we can go into it because I don't have keys and I don't know if they're open. If they are open, we'll go around and I'll see if they're open in the back, and we'll just go in. I'll just walk in, whatever. We'll get in trouble. I'm leasing it, so it doesn't matter, or renting it out. So, but besides that, what I want to tell you guys about how we're going to get started, okay? First thing is, you guys have any questions or anything like that, please, I'm going to disable the comments on here because I don't want to have comments on here. I just want you guys to contact me directly, okay? Any questions, anything like that, because I want to make sure that everything's kind of covered, okay, before we get rolling. Now, here's the crazier part though, because I need to be ready before January 1st, which is in 2 weeks. So we're moving on Saturday, like a week from today, we're moving. And we're gonna be working out here starting December 26th, which is gonna be freaking awesome, okay? Brand new facility, okay? New stuff, new area, new opportunities, new and better ways to help me get you guys better results. Now I'm here in the park and we're gonna go for a walk. It looks like they are not in here right now, but I will go show you at least what we can. Okay, let me shut off my vehicle. Whoop, woo. Okay, so here we are. And below, just so you know, if you haven't seen it already, I'm going to put a little bit of a synopsis of this video, small synopsis, because I want people to listen to it the whole way. But I'm going to show you kind of where we're at, what it's going to look like. So, let me see, can I switch the camera around? Negative, it's not going to let me. Okay, so, walk into the space, okay, and I will show you where we're at. Okay, so yeah, they're not here right now, but here's the new space. Right here, okay? So this, you can't see inside these things. Is that back door open? Oh, darn it. So the back door's not open, so we can't walk in there. I might try to see if it's unlocked though. Let's see if they locked this. They did. Okay, so this is going to be the front lobby right here, okay? We're going to put some chairs in here. We're going to have all the before and afters on this wall. Over here, we're going to have our t-shirts. We're going to have our supplements that we have that you're going to learn about soon. All the supplements over here, okay? And over here is going to be my office, okay? Already built in, which is sweet. We got some doors and stuff to peer into, and you guys can see in there a little bit. Nothing crazy, but you can see in there just a little bit, okay? On this side, right here, if you're looking at the thing on this side, this is where we're going to have our squat rack, all that stuff, the bumper plates, the balls, all that. In the very back, over there, you can't see it yet because they haven't built it because I need to sign a lease before they start doing stuff. We're going to have a utility closet, and then we got 2 bathrooms in the back. So we still have 2 bathrooms, which is great. That was one of the criteria I was looking for, is we need at least 2. Everywhere else I found only has 1, so we have 2. Also, no smoking, which is really good. Okay, no smoking sign there. No smoking sign there. Okay, and if people smoke, They sometimes smoke over there, but I'll be pissed and I'll tell them stop it. Okay. So here we have another viewing point into the gym. Okay. Bathrooms over there. Over here is going to be the main workout area. Oops, you can't see it because it's not in your point of view. So through that way, okay, over there is going to be where we're working out. Okay. It's going to be sweet. Okay. All that stuff is going to be in here. We also have 15-foot ceilings. So if you want to learn how to rope climb, if we want to learn how to do some cool stuff, we're going to get some rope climb. Well, we're going to do that because I freaking want it bad. Okay. Now let me go around to the back and let me make sure my car is locked. And there's actually a quicker way this way. So parking, which is nice. Okay. Not a lot of people are here actually. A lot of them are in the call center, which is around the other side. So all the parking right here is good. And so I said, hey, we're going to probably have up to between 20, 25 people here, depending on who's leaving and all that stuff. He's like, yeah, it's totally fine. We got plenty of parking. Most places, for every 1,000 square feet, you get 5 parking spaces. So we would only have really 10 parking spaces, but this guy's super cool, which is legit. And this is another reason why I'm super excited, because the previous landlords we had were really mean. They were really not like ethical people, and it sucked. So this is the back, okay? Let me see. Whoa, snap, I almost dropped my phone. So this is the back area. Okay. All of this we can work out in. Nobody comes back here. Okay. That, like the guy right there is the flooring guy, and they're only here when they need work. It's like more of a storage thing for them. So super sweet. Okay. Back here, this would be our door again. I wonder if they locked it. I hope they didn't. Because if they didn't lock it, then we can go in there real quick. They did lock it. Darn it. But anyway, so we come out this back door. Ignore that sign. They come out this back door and we can work out over here. Okay, the cool thing too is that right here, he said we can move that trash can over on the other side and we can have all our, like, I'm going to get some more tires, I'm going to get some sleds, and we can get it put in here, fence it in so no one can take our stuff, and we can do sled runs, flipping tires, all that stuff. It's going to be sick, guys. I'm super pumped. Really, this is the next step. This has to be our next step. I know that where my vision is going is not in that place. And I knew that as soon as we started talking about these things and how I had to make my goals for this next year, how many people I want to help, what type of way I want my facility to run, all those things. I knew I couldn't do it over there because of too many things that are outside of my control. And here, we have the opportunity to do all the things that we want to control. We have the opportunity to grow, and we have the opportunity to really help and impact more people. And I know that's what you guys want from me, so I can impact your life. But more importantly, we're going to be able to change Mesa. This is more central, and so we can help way more people, which is freaking awesome. And I'm so pumped. I'm glad to have you guys for the ride. I really am. Again, if you have any questions about it, let me know. So we can kind of correlate some things and just make sure everything's kind of good to go. I can tell you this is that this is necessary, and I didn't want to do it so fast, but we have to do it this fast. Okay, and so with that being said, I would love some help, not only with helping me move, because I'm going to need help with that, but helping us as a team get stronger and better. So by having your approval and having you guys come over here, it's not only going to mean the world to me and my family, but there's a big old clock here too, which is really cool. But not only that, but it's also going to help us impact more people. And that's really what it's about for me. It's not about having things. It's not about those things man, those are cool and that's always fun and stuff, but man, I just want to help people. And I think that in order for us to do that, this move was the next step, which is really, really cool. So with that being said, the last piece I have for you guys that's again, another piece. Sorry. This is a big bomb. This is why I'm recording it first, and then I'm going to do it because I want to make sure I said everything I want to say. Is that we're running a humongous challenge starting at the beginning of the year. Okay, sign up start on the 26th of December. Okay, so the day that we move in, we're gonna start getting people signed up. The challenge is free, free, no deposit, no monies, free. Okay, we're gonna get you guys losing weight faster than you ever have before. Okay, and you can thank our brand new partners in doing that, but I'm gonna tell you about that later. Okay, so super excited, can't wait to get you guys over here. I need some help moving, so if you guys are free this upcoming Saturday, I would be greatly appreciative, and I would love it. Okay, I will provide food. For those of you help, we need some trucks, we need some bodies, and we need to get this thing going. So I'm super excited. Me and my wife are really pumped at this opportunity, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.